Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference champion. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. The pass is caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Scanning the field, it's Silva. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And they get the completion. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. It sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his man, has the 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long day.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Rockets. Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off. Breaks out of the crowd into open space.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebacker shifting around now. Handoff in a single back formation. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the back gets the football. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
The end of the first quarter. The score, Florida International 13, Toledo 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Silva. Running back has it on a screen now. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that's just big time.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense is coming after him. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return.
International Panthers will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. finding some room at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Just a small gain. We'll get it 2nd and 9. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Back to throw. It's Silva. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Rockets will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He makes the grab. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Silva. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties. And a big play is the result.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum. If this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Florida International Panthers will take over. 1st and 10.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Always looking to throw. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, we'll start to wonder, should I go for this?
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it, this close to his own end zone. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, FIU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back.